My husband gave his spoiled daughter my only Christmas gift after I had to beg him to buy it, and she refused to give it back. So I gave them a sickening punishment. My husband is the worst at gift giving. I didn't receive anything for my birthday, anniversary, Christmas, Valentine's, and the last straw was Mother's Day, when he told me, "You're not my mom." I decided to start matching his energy after that. When Father's Day came, I went out when I'd normally prepare a big dinner and drive 45 minutes to get my stepdaughter so they could spend the day together. He called me in the afternoon to ask when I was picking up his daughter, to which I said I wasn't aware I had to pick her up. When he responded with, "It's Father's Day," I used his response back, "You are not my father." He raised his voice, but I shut him up and told him to check the table, then hung up. I left a letter expressing how much his lack of reciprocation hurt me. He called me later to say he would try to be better, and he has. Cut to a week before Christmas, and I wake up to my favorite coffee drink, my husband taking me out to eat, followed by a trip to the mall to buy my Christmas gift. Something to note, my stepdaughter is very materialistic. She's always asking for money or something expensive across her entire family, and she gets it. Meanwhile, I'm super frugal, though lately I've been wanting a good designer handbag because my old one was deteriorating. I saved money to buy it online, but imagine my surprise and excitement when I saw my dream purse in stock at the store. My husband winced when he saw the price, and I told him I could contribute with my savings. He said I deserved it and would get it for me, but this was my only present because he can't afford anything more. I screamed with delight and told him I didn't need anything else. He bought it, and then he drove home and said he was going to pick up his daughter so they could shop. The whole time I was on cloud 9, and when we got home I reached for my new purse, but he told me to leave it because he had another gift and was going to put it in the purse. I was so happy I kissed him and left my bag in the car. The next day, we went to get his daughter again to spend Christmas at his mom's house. I fell asleep on the way there, and when I woke up he had already picked up his daughter. I turned around to greet her, and that's when I saw her rummaging and holding my new purse. I asked her where she got that purse from. The car immediately fell silent, and my husband refused to look at me. I asked her again in a much louder, stern tone. She quietly mumbled, "My dad gave it to me. I lost it." I screamed, "You what? How could you think it was okay to give her my new purse?" He told me to calm down, and I cut him off and screamed no. I turned back to his daughter to tell her that her father had no right to give her my purse, and she needed to give it back too, but she refused. I could feel my anger raging, then subsiding to a feeling of sadness and complete defeat. I just started sobbing. My husband pulled over at a gas station to comfort me, but I slapped his hand away and told him not to touch me. His daughter, on the other hand, bolted out to the store and took the purse with her. He told me that after he dropped me off the day he bought it, his daughter saw the purse and begged to let her have it. He refused until she reminded him about all the times he never got her a gift, and said giving her this purse would make up for it. That played on his heart, so he caved. He tried to say he was going to make it up to me, and I asked him how, knowing it was impossible, because he was broke. This was the only thing I wanted, and he gave it away. That was a harsh betrayal. Then his daughter called asking him to go inside the store because she needed money. As he was walking into the store, I looked back and tears began to fill my eyes as I saw all the gifts I picked out for his family with care. Something came over me and I stopped crying and got into the driver's seat. I wiped my face and peeled out of the gas station parking lot, leaving my husband and stepdaughter behind. I turned my phone off and drove back to town and spent the day with my family. I stayed there the whole night and returned the next day. I have not spoken to his daughter since Christmas, and things are unsettling at home. I have become more distant from my husband. I can't shake the feeling of how he let me down, and I cannot hide my looks of disappointment.